First off, congratulations to all of the nominees. Having had the honor of serving on the committee that initially reviewed everyone, I know how extraordinary you all are. And to the presenters, you did everyone proud. But I'm here to talk with you about Conal Doyle, Robert Gianelli, and Joshua Davis, all nominated for Street Fighter for their incredible work on a class action like no other. Trujillo versus United Healthcare Insurance Company, filed in the Central District of California and assigned to Judge John Walter. I know all of you know these three gentlemen, and in particular, Conal. And I'm sure that you are familiar with Conal's life history and his passion for representing those who have suffered from the loss of a limb. That passion stems from his personal understanding of the impact such a loss has on a person. But this case does not involve a claim against the individual or corporation that caused the loss in the first place. This case involves something more basic: the right to benefit from a device that replaces the loss. Prosthetic devices can make all the difference in the world to an individual's dignity in life. For those who suffer the loss of a leg or two legs, prostheses mean the difference between standing or sitting in a wheelchair for the rest of your life. They mean the difference between running or crutching. And they mean the difference between climbing a mountain or sitting at its base. And for those who have suffered the loss of one arm or both, a prosthesis means the difference between feeding yourself and cleaning yourself, or having to rely on someone else. Technology has made huge strides in the development of prosthetic devices. There are now legs that allow you to run and compete like an Olympiad, arms and hands that let you feel and touch another human, and allow you to type with fingers that can be as good as what we have been born with. But it all comes at a great cost. An arm with a hand that has articulating fingers can cost as much as $100,000. Legs that allow you to climb mountains, swim oceans, and run like a cheetah can cost more. And on top of that, you don't just need one, but as you grow in age, you change physically, and those changes require new devices to fit properly. There are more than 2 million people in the United States who have suffered the loss of a limb. That is 1 out of every 190 people. Each year, there are 185,000 lower extremity amputations in the United States. There are more than 1 million amputations a year worldwide. That's one person every 30 seconds who loses a limb. So I guess it's not surprising that an insurance company would routinely refuse to pay for the device. For a number of years, Conal confronted the battle that so many individuals face to get United Healthcare to pay for one or more prostheses for its insured. He filed many individual lawsuits, largely in federal court under ERISA, and with each case, he would bank away a little more information necessary to force a major and national change in the way the company treated those who have lost a limb. In 2017, he put it all together, and with Rob and Josh, they stormed the healthcare fortress. They represented David Trujillo at the age of 26, lost a leg in a car accident, who sought to have United Healthcare pay for a prosthesis, but was told that the requested prosthesis is not the most basic that you can need to meet your needs, even though the company did recognize he needed a leg to walk. And Logan Harden, who was born without his right forearm, who required repeated prosthesis to fit as he grew up, but at the age of 13 was denied one with articulating fingers that stimulate a hand because it included features that exceeded his basic needs. Apparently, to an insurance company, a hand with fingers that moves exceeds a child's basic needs. Conal, Rob, and Josh filed a national class action in federal court under ERISA, a statute enacted with good intentions, but which has become nothing more than a boon to insurance companies. They fought 2 long years, all the way up to the day of trial. There are more than 205 docket entries in the case. Conal traveled across the country, taking more than 20 depositions. They filed multiple complaints. They sought to certify a class. The court denied the motion, but they didn't give up, came back, refiled another, and this time they succeeded. The insurance company wouldn't give up. It filed a motion for summary judgment, which the court also denied, and the carrier fought right up to trial, raising every defense that it could in a case where it no doubt thought it held all of the cards, a statute that is deferential to the carrier and in a venue that was difficult. 1 week before trial, the carrier finally caved and entered into a settlement. A class settlement that tamed all the injunctive relief sought in the complaint, including the requirement that United Healthcare change its policies and practices and reprocess every claim throughout the United States that it had denied for the 5 years prior to the filing of the complaint. That meant that more than 1,000 people who had suffered the loss of a limb and the indignity of being denied a prosthesis by their insurance company received the limb they needed. The case was not about money, but it was truly what is about just and right. Conal and Rob and Josh accepted a reduced lodestar attorney fee award because it meant the class would get more. These 3 lawyers from 2 firms with less than 7 attorneys fought like hell against a major international law firm, besting a firm of more than 2,800 lawyers in federal court in a complex, difficult, and expensive class action. They changed the lives of many consumers around the country insured by United Healthcare. They fundamentally changed the way that one insurance company does business, but more importantly, in doing so, they made clear to every other insurance company that if they dared to deny deserving individuals the basic right to stand on 2 legs or eat with 2 hands, they would suffer the wrath of these 3 amazing street fighters. They are deserving of this award. Thank you.